Okay, here we are for another instalment of MCal Automotive, and this time it's the Monaro story. Okay, so why don't you walk us through this particular one?
Customer come and seen us, he wanted to do a LH hatch or LH or LX hatch, and he wanted to put an LS7 in it. But he's looking around so much, the prices are just absolutely ridiculous. So he thought he would just go for a Monaro. So we brought this VZ Monaro, and now we are going to do a full build for him.
Okay, so what ostensibly what is the Monaro as it is at the moment? So what are we pulling apart?
Virtually the whole running gear from front to back.
Right, okay.
So we're getting, it's an LS1 at the moment, so we're getting an LSA, pulling the gearbox out, rebuild that. We're doing Harrop, diff hatch, true track, 3.9s. We're mini tubbing it, upgrading fuel system, tail shaft, suspension, brakes, wheels and tyres.
And it's getting a cam and head package?
We're doing the full package on it, cam, heads, CNC ported blower, CNC heads from Higgins. One of my cam grinds, 28% overdrive on the balancer. Bigger injectors, just your usual,
Usual party LSA.
Yeah, exactly.
The party pack.
Yeah.
All right, so you've obviously got a Monaro story, or you've got an affiliation with all your years at Holden. So why don't you tell us a little bit about why this is kind of a cool build for you?
Well, back in the day, another engineer I worked with at Holden, we built the first prototype Monaro in that sense. And it just went from there. I ended up going to the US as well, and I worked at Milford Proving Ground. I built the first 2 GDO prototypes for him. And then and I built Peter Hanneberger's personal Monaro that he took with him to Germany. And for what I find out now, he sold it. So yeah,
must have been a damn good car.
Yeah.
Obviously got a good money for it.
Well, probably did, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So and what are the other little bits and pieces we're going to do? So is it wheels and tyres, and is there going to be any mods to suit that?
Well, yeah. We're going to do the mini tublet. We're going to modify the rear end as much as we can without going too deep structurally, so we don't have to get engineers' report. We're doing 6-piston front brakes, 4-piston rear, and we're doing our coil-over suspension setup as well.
So really, this is like a drive-in, drive-out
package,
Monaro package.
Pretty much,
yeah. So it's minimally intrusive, but with all the party extras.
Correct.
Excellent.
So we're still debating if we're going to do any body mods, just cosmetics.
Yeah.
So we're still waiting to see what we're going to do, if we're going to do it.
But it's such a classic line.
Well, that's right. We don't want to ruin anything that's been done. It's nice in a sense.
Yeah. Perfect. Great. All right. Can't wait to see the next instalment. This is going to be good. So we're having a look now at the engine room of our Monaro. So why don't you just walk us through what we've got here?
Okay. So we've already built the engine for the Monaro. So we've just got a standard LSA crate motor, and we have done our Higgins heads. We've changed the valve springs obviously to suit the camshaft, and we've done the ported blower with a 105mm throttle body, and we're going back to a cable setup, so it utilises the factory ECU, so we're not changing anything else. We did pull the crankshaft out to change the reluctor wheel to suit the factory ECU.
So we don't need the converter box?
No, we don't need any converter boxes, anything like that. We've actually modified the blower hat, and we've reinforced the brick, and we've put dash 12 fittings on the water ports for the intercooler.
And also done the rocker covers as well.
So we've done a custom catch can breather system. We haven't done the catch can yet, but we've done the rocker covers. We modify them. We actually modified the valley plate as well. We put a different valley plate to delete the breather system out of the valley plate, so it doesn't suck oil back through the intake.
Mad.
And we're just waiting. We're manufacturing a sump at the moment. We're doing the big baffled sump for it, in case he does decide to take it around the racetrack.
Okay, so with the Monaro, why don't you walk us through the sump technology?
So, standard sump, our modified sump, we've gone to roughly from 6.5 litres to about 7.5 litres in oil capacity. And we're going to do an internal baffle system as well while we're at it. But what we've done as well, you got your oil ports that run through the block into the sump. We actually poured them out because it's by the factory ones about 50% less than what we do. So hopefully we get a little bit more oil flow through the system.
Okay, so talk us through the design of the base of it too. So flip it over so we can have a look at that. Right, so this is what gives us our extra volume as well as clearances around everything we need.
So we've measured it up to suit the VZ K-frame, and we've increased the volume on one side so we don't actually take too much of where the oil filter is. So we're not really changing that structurally, but we're more worried about volume of oil, how much oil we've got in the sump.
Yeah, right. And of course getting the journals nice and clean so there's no restriction of flow.
That's right, so that's the biggest thing too as well. We are going to eventually run an oil cooler on it as well, because the oil temps do get hot.
Yeah, for sure. All right, great. No worries, let's put it all together.